This is really nice lighting, but I've totally started making a video at the wrong time of the day because the sun's about to go down and I'm about to lose this lighting. So, talk fast, Fletcher, talk fast. So, if you have been watching this channel for long enough, you will know that I was in the arena tour of The War of the Worlds in 2014, and then I went back into it this Christmas just gone, 2018. So 4 years apart, I did the 2 arena tours for The War of the Worlds, playing Beth, who is Parson Nathaniel's wife. The War of the Worlds was written by H.G. Wells. It's a book, it's a classic, it's really good, you should all go read it. Over the years, there have been many adaptations of the book. The radio play scared half of America mindless. There was the film with Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning, but arguably the most famous is Jeff Wayne's version of The War of the Worlds. For those of you out there that are my age, possibly even a little bit younger, and you don't know Jeff Wayne's The War of the Worlds, your parents will 100% know it. My parents were massive fans of Jeff Wayne's The War of the Worlds, and they used to play it in the car, and it used to terrify me, to the point where I used to sit in the back of the car with my fingers in my ears because I didn't want to be scared. So when I got an email from my agent back in 2014 asking if I would be up for auditioning for Beth, that was an exciting moment because I couldn't wait to tell my parents. Obviously I was excited, but you know that excitement about knowing how excited somebody else is gonna be? That. The thing I love the most about The War of the Worlds is the fact that it's survived for so long. The novel is 121 years old. So the fact that it's so beloved as a story that people are constantly trying to find ways to keep it up to date and keep it fresh and keep generation after generation coming back to it is unbelievable. It blows my mind. The latest adaptation of The War of the Worlds is Jeff Wayne's The War of the Worlds, but in the form of an immersive experience in Aldgate, London. And I went to it the other day, I went to press night, and it's there's nothing like it. I've got no point of reference where I can be like, you know that thing that's wherever, it's like that. But I've never been to anything like it, so I don't know what to tell you. It's an immersive experience, so as soon as you walk in through the doors, you walk into the bar, but it's steampunk. It's decorated sort of like somebody's house, so there's paintings on the wall, but the paintings move, and there's a big alien Martian fighting machine. And when you go in, if you've booked tickets to go to the immersive experience, you're given a wristband, a coloured wristband, and you know that it's your time to go in because the Martian fighting machine will blow out smoke of the same colour as your wristband, which, before you've even gone into the experience, is such a cool detail. And it's like a show. It's like just over 2 hours long, it's got an interval, there's live actors, there's virtual realities, there's points where you put on headsets and like little backpacks and you get to like walk around. And the thing that blows my mind about the virtual reality is that when you put the headsets on, it's not just what's in front of you, it's what's to the side, it's what's above you, it's what's behind you, it's like 360, completely all accounted for. I am also in the experience. I am in the virtual reality headsets. It's just after the interval when you go into the church, you take shelter in a church and you meet Parson Nathaniel and his wife, and all hell kind of breaks loose. But I am playing Beth again, although she's a very different kind of Beth. She looks very different and she behaves a little bit different actually. The whole sort of story is very different when you're not acting it through song, because in the arena tour I had very few lines to say and it was mainly all just one song called The Spirit of Man. But in this version I don't sing at all. It's all just dialogue. So it was really cool to get to know a character that I already thought I knew so well in an entirely different way. But it's the live actors that totally make the experience. And one of my friends is actually in it. I only found out after I'd gone into it because I didn't get her. There's like a few people playing all of the characters, so I didn't get her in my experience, but she's awesome. Tamsin Dowsett, she's really cool, you gotta look out for her. But the live actors are just so incredible, and it's a kind of acting that really scares me a little bit because you get different types of people through in every group. So you may get people who are really outspoken and sort of heckle and throw you off a little bit, and you may also get people who are really shy and don't really know how to interact, which means you end up having to improvise more and riff more on the script that you have. So that kind of thing scares me a little bit, but these actors were just so They were just so brilliant. They were so brilliant, and for me, they were totally just what made the experience so believable and so much fun. My particular favourites were Peggy the housemaid and Perry at the boats. So if you go to the experience, definitely look out for them. They are my all-time favourites. It's definitely not too active. It doesn't have you sort of running around and getting out of breath. You do have to go down a slide at one point. So it's not like a crazy assault course, but definitely don't go wearing high heels. This is why I look so scruffy in all of the press pictures, because I was like, I want to wear something nice, but I can't wear something too nice because I know I'm about to go down a slide, and going down a slide in high heels and a dress ain't the one. So if you're a fan of Jeff Wayne's The War of the Worlds, you have to get tickets because it will absolutely blow your mind. It puts you at the center of the story, and it's so cool. If you love War of the Worlds, if it's something you love, it's just gonna be. And if you don't know really what War of the Worlds is, go and find out, because honestly, there is nothing like it. There's nothing like that experience. I've never been to anything that exists like it. Secret Cinema kind of gets close, but Secret Cinema doesn't have virtual reality, and the virtual reality in itself is something that you definitely need to check out because it's just really clever. And if you do go, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you survive the Martian invasion. It's amazing, come and see it, you will have the best time. It's mind-blowing, I don't think there's anything quite like it.